Barre Elks Lodge in Perry, Vermont, as Green Mountain Wrestling proudly presents to you Caged Mayhem 2. My name is Peter DeLonge. Thank you so much for joining us once again right here on Green Mountain Wrestling's YouTube page. If you haven't already, hit like and click subscribe. Coming out of the ring right now, starting us off, the Pace Setters, a team that came to us a little less than a year ago and has become a crowd favorite. Guapo Suave, Lex Lozano Diego Alvarez, nearly taking out a fan in the front row with that bottle of water. Very apologetic. He's a good young man. Guapo Suave right here looking to pick up a big win to start the night out. Last time we saw them in a ring here at Green Mountain Wrestling, they were in a multi-tag match against Black and Yellow, and this team coming out right now, the Lost Boys. I spoiled it.
Look out, it's the Lost Boy.
There we go. I should have let it talk for itself. Miles Penn and Ryzz return to Green Mountain Wrestling. As I was saying before, the last time they met in the ring, it was in a three-way triple threat tag team matchup. And in that match, this team right here, the Lost Boys, came up the winners, but they pinned Black and Yellow. They didn't pin Guapo Suave. And after the matchup, the Lost Boys wanted a handshake from Guapo Suave, and Guapo Suave refused. They didn't think they earned it. Guapo Suave didn't get pinned. They were the ones to lose. They didn't believe that they were to give that respect to the winners. So tonight, they're giving them another chance to earn that respect. But before we go any further, we're going to go to the biggest tone I know, Big Tone Tony Morse, for the opening announcements.
Our opening contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. And is brought to you by Vermont Clean and Green, locally owned and operated by a native Vermonter. Vermont Clean and Green is an all-in-one property care business specializing in power washing and yard care services.
Oh, yeah.
Vermont Clean and Green, beautifying Vermont 1 yard at a time.
Woo!
Introducing first, in the corner to my right, hailing from Guapo territory and weighing in at a combined weight of 402 pounds, Loverboy Lex Lozano and Papi Guapo Diego Alvarez, Guapo Suave!
I told you, crowd favorites. But they're not the only ones.
And their opponents, hailing from wherever they lay down and weighing in at, they aren't sure, Ryzz and the impeccable Miles Penn, the Lost Boys! Your referee for this contest, Adam Brunton.
Crowd going to be split right down the middle for this one. Adam Brunton officiating. Before we get going, let's make sure to give a quick shout out to our tag team partner for this matchup, none other than Vermont Clean and Green, with us from the beginning, once again sponsoring the action in the great state of Vermont and in independent wrestling right here at Green Mountain Wrestling. Thanks so much to Vermont Clean and Green.
Wait, we got one more.
Okay. All right.
It's a new HBK.
All right, maybe it's time to re-up my gym membership. All right, I get it. All right, that's enough. How do we feel about it over here? I'm just kidding. They all look spectacular. That's why they're there. And that's why we love them here. The bell is rung. The matchup has begun. Diego Alvarez, Ryzz, head-to-head, locking up, clashing horns. Both men jockeying for position. Respect on the line in this one.
2, 3.
Alvarez letting it go, nice and clean. Clean slate now, starting over. Headlock takeover. Nicely and quickly done by Ryzz. Didn't want to go through the pageantry of locking up and doing some chain. He just wanted to get right down to the mat. Off the ropes now. Change change of direction. Alvarez changes it up, gets the better of Ryzz. Those hip gyrations. Tripping attempt unsuccessful off the ropes. Nice. Beautiful hip toss. Takes Papi Guapo down, but he's right back up. Ryzz right back on him. Sends him off the ropes. Reversal by Papi Guapo. Springboard off the bottom rope, up and over. Quick tag to Lex Lozano. I don't know if Ryzz saw it. Beautiful reversal into an arm drag. Lozano coming up. Ryzz has no idea. Big leg lariat. Takes the Lost Boy down. And Lex Lozano takes control of this matchup. Big scoop. And a bigger slam. Crowd loving the action here. Picking him up one more time. Wants to do it again. Ryzz trying his best to get himself out of the situation. Does so, and now Miles Penn pumping himself up. Looking to go head-to-head with a much taller Lex Lozano. Nothing against Miles Penn. Lex Lozano's taller than most people. Off the ropes. Nearly sends him back to the ropes from Miles. Miles Penn holds on. Not even off the ropes, just comes right at him. Actually, he's not that much taller than Miles Penn. The ropes now. Lozano standing tall here, holding court. Penn wants another shot at it. Off the ropes. Oh! Lozano has had enough. Not interested in keeping that going. Goes to the gorilla press, but Penn wriggles free off the ropes. Brings him down, very well done. And there he goes, shoulder block, takes him down. Grabs the arm, takes control of the wrist. Ryzz tags in, up to the top rope. Elbow right across that arm, stretched it in the wrong direction. Double drop kick, puts him into the corner, sends him to the outside, lands on his feet, however. Alvarez now in, double hip toss. And a double kip up. What the heck? Might as well. Crowd showing their appreciation. Great way to start it out here at the Barre Elks Lodge in Barre, Vermont for Cage Mayhem II. Up and over goes Miles Penn. Takes out Diego Alvarez, but Lozano takes out Penn. He does not, however, see Ryzz behind him, ascending the ropes. Oh no, goes for the crossbody, is caught midair. Lozano, just too strong. Tells the crowd to move. Tells a man with a cane to move, that's not cool. Into the front row. Lozano turning some of those cheers into jeers now. Still got the high fives from the crowd, however. I don't think anybody thought it was fake, Lozano. But sure, hey, let people make sure. The internet's weird nowadays. You never know what kind of rumors are going to be spread around there. Lozano steps over the top rope, back into the ring, and now with a big bear hug on Ryzz. Tossing him around like a rag doll. Lozano squeezing the life out of Ryzz. Ryzz trying his best to fight his way out, but now picked up into a rack position. Again, that spinal cord stretched. Forget about a chiropractor. Just go to a match with Lex Lozano. You'll be good. They might not be adjusted the way you want them, but they'll certainly be adjusted. Fights his way out. Back elbow to the jaw of Lex Lozano. Now off the second rope. Clothesline. Nearly takes down the big man, and now Miles Penn tagged back in. And Alvarez, the legal man as well. Double clothesline, taking him down, ducks that, goes for the springboard. His arms gave up, but he still was able to come up and get that offense in. Coming from across the way, big rising uppercut to Papi Guapo. Reversal by Alvarez. Very nice, out of the Suave just in time. Pop up into a spine buster. Goes for the cover now. No, 2 count only. Alvarez able to get the shoulder up, but Miles Penn is on a hot streak here. If Guapo Suave wants to stop this train of momentum, they better do it soon, or else they may not get the chance. Shoulders buried into the midsection. Putting some distance in between. Here comes Penn. Big close out of the corner. Snapmares him over, right in the middle of the ring. Spinal tap. 2 count only. Alvarez barely getting the shoulder up there. Like I said before, this is a matter of respect here. Alvarez wants the Lost Boys to prove that they're worthy of that handshake, and so far, it looks like they may just do that. Tags in Ryzz. Double team maneuver. Gets all of it right in the middle, goes for the cover. And no, broken up just in time by Lex Lozano. Lozano trying to wake up his man, trying to snap him out of it. I didn't see those shoulders moving. You gotta believe in Lozano. Holy smokes! If Lozano didn't break that up, that could have been the match. But Penn makes quick work of Lozano, sends him and himself to the outside, leaving Alvarez and Ryzz alone in the middle of the ring. Now trading bombs, back and forth, couple of forearms. Off the ropes, Alvarez comes in, ducks a clothesline, ducks another. Double cross body, both men punishing each other. No clear advantage made in that one. They both had the same idea in mind. And both of these guys need to get to their respective corners quick. Who's gonna make it first? That could mean the deciding factor in this matchup. And they basically get the tag at the same time. Penn gets that springboard in, but Lozano was waiting for him. Works his way out, turns him around. Spinning back into the midsection. Rising uppercut. Penn off the ropes. Lozano picks him up, holds him there, and brings him straight down, goes for the cover. No! Had a leg over one arm, but not the other. That shoulder able to get up. Match continues. And Lozano goes for Ryzz on the outside. A mean streak coming out of Guapo Suave here tonight. Holds him up. Double team maneuver. Goes for the cover. This could be it right here. No! Miles Penn still in it. Both teams kicking out of high-impact double team maneuvering. Lozano gets the knee into the midsection. Oh! Knee right to the face! And a big spine buster. Goes for the cover. And Poppy Guapo trying to cut Ryzz off in the pass. But Ryzz tackled him, and they both came tumbling into the pinning attempt. Huge forearm to the jaw. Reversal. Alvarez goes over the top and holds on. Now sent to the bottom. Ryzz pulls the ropes down for Lozano as well. Both members of Guapo Suave on the outside. Keep your eyes on Ryzz. Psych! Wait a minute! It's Penn over the top rope. Tope con hello! Lost Boys pulling out all the stops tonight. They say you want us to earn that respect, fine. We'll do just that. Watch what we can do. Lex Lozano rolled back into the ring. Miles Penn in now. Penn up to his feet. Has something in mind for Lozano. Calling upon the crowd for some support. Up to the top. Huge moonsault. Goes for the cover, but takes a little bit of time. Took too much time to go for that cover. You gotta wonder if he had gotten the cover right away, if Lozano's shoulder would have stayed down for that 3. But we'll never know at this point. Miles Penn now back up to his feet. Has something else in mind, wants to try it again. Heading back up to that top rope. Lost Boy's getting more and more comfortable in the atmosphere, but no! Lozano cuts him off in the pass, trips him up, crotches him on that top rope. Now Lozano beating him up there. Both men on the second rope, perched on the top turnbuckle. Dangerous territory here. And a huge superplex off the second rope. Miles Penn takes a brunt of that. But Lozano can't capitalize. Lozano feeling the effects of earlier punishment. Alvarez reaching out for the tag, as is Ryzz. Ryzz in. Alvarez in. Alvarez ducks the clothesline. Send him forearm to the jaw once again. Big shot to the forehead. Reversal by Ryzz. Oh, goes for the Uranagi, but reversal. Reversal by Alvarez. No, 2 count only. Catches a clothesline. Goes for the crucifix pin. Rolls down. Another pinning combination. No, 2 count only. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Up on the shoulders. Ryzz with the victory roll! Holy smokes, he got him!
Here are your winners, the Lost Boys!
Reversal after reversal, leading to Ryzz getting a huge win on Diego Alvarez. Guapo Suave asked for it, and they got it. Now let's see if they follow through with what they claimed, that they wouldn't give out unless they earned it. And as far as I'm concerned, after that showing, the Lost Boys earned it. And there it is, extending the hand, showing respect. Congratulations, sportsmanlike contact. You love to see it, folks. What a huge match, and what a great way to start the show out. Folks, we're just getting started. So much more action to come here at the Barre Elks Lodge in Barre, Vermont. Don't go anywhere. Cage Mayhem II continues on.